Good day, everybody. Happy Labor Day. It is September 2nd, I believe. Yeah, over here in Indiana, and it is Labor Day, so I have the day off. And it is also in the 70s here. It was 90s all last week, and even yesterday it was extremely humid and uncomfortable. And then it dropped like 20 degrees overnight, and it is perfectly sunny in the 70s, and a great day to get outside and get in the woods. So that's what I'm doing. I'm heading to Brown County State Park here in Indiana, and I'm gonna do a trail. I think it's about 6 miles long, so nothing major, but definitely a good opportunity to get in the woods. I haven't been hiking a lot lately. Life has been extremely busy, and it's also been extremely uncomfortable. I don't mind so much hiking in the extreme heat, but you know, if I can avoid it, I would much rather have lower temps. But between my schedule and just the nature of what it's like here in Indiana in the middle of summer, I just haven't been getting out to the woods. So I'm excited today to get back, and I am planning to do some radio operations along the trail. I believe I'll go through 2 parks. So it's the overarching park of Brown County State Park, and then there's another smaller park that I'll get into at some point. So I will either wait and do a double park activation, or I'll activate twice. I'm not sure. I have a bunch of options, and I'm not in any rush because it's such a beautiful day. I do expect quite a bit of traffic. I imagine lots of people are getting out to hike today. So it'll be a good opportunity to be an ambassador for amateur radio. And I brought some cards and some infographics about what ham radio is and how they can get involved with it. So who knows, maybe we'll even get some new hams today. Let's see. Lots of new things in my life. Huntsville Ham Fest was great. Lots of fun there. Good seeing everybody. Definitely the friendliest ham fest. That's not to speak negatively against Hamvention or anything, but I don't know. I really like Huntsville. It's fun. Did that, and then the next week when I got back, I was actually promoted at work. So recently I started at the health department here in Monroe County, Indiana, as the emergency preparedness assistant. I started in this role to fulfill the internship requirements for my degree, which I'll be getting in December. It was a part-time position, just kind of helping the preparedness coordinator out in their tasks. They moved on to a different position within the health department, and I applied for the full-time coordinator position, and I got the job. So I'm now the Public Health Emergency Preparedness Coordinator for Monroe County, Indiana. Pretty awesome. I didn't expect to go ahead and be in this role before I even graduate. So I am now a full-time student, a full-time employee, and I still have a part-time job at Indiana University. That one I'll be moving on from soon. I've put in my notice. There's not enough hours in the day to do those 3 things. But I am the preparedness coordinator, and it's really exciting. I work with all sorts of different agencies, first responders, EMA, part of a lot of different groups that community organizations involved in disasters and that activate when emergencies occur. Making plans, making sure everything's good to go in the community for when disasters occur and stuff. So still learning the ropes, still learning the job, but extremely excited about it, and excited to come at it from the knowledge that I have, which is a background in search and rescue through Civil Air Patrol, the military, and also amateur radio, because it is part of a lot of the contingency plans as a redundant source of communication. But it's kind of interesting to look at those plans and see if fresh eyes can make ham radio a little bit more involved, even if there's, you know, an opportunity for that. So excited about that, still learning the ropes, and yeah, that's my life update. We're heading to the woods. I appreciate you coming along, and I'll see you down trail. All right, I am here at the trailhead for, I think it's Trail 8 here in Brown County. And I'm gonna do that one and then offshoot and do little bits of this other trail. I can't remember the number, but I think it'll all total between 6 and 7 miles. Before I jumped on trail though, I wanted to kind of show you the pack I'm working with today. I went pretty light today. I don't have my big like multi-day pack, my Osprey. But I am using, I've had this thing since the military, so like 12 years I've had this bag and it's still holding strong. It wasn't issued by the military because that one probably would have failed by now. If you're a veteran, you know military grade does not necessarily mean quality. But this is the one I'm working with today. I can't quite remember the brand, maybe it's on here. Black Watch, yeah. Blackhawk, that's it, Blackhawk. It's been an excellent bag. I really have enjoyed it. So plenty of MOLLE. On the bag itself, I have my FT60 going to a hand mic, which will be nice. I have my Garmin InReach because it's a good thing to have anytime you're outdoors, even if you're on a populated trail. Being able to hit that button and have emergency services come and find you is always helpful. It can also be used to beacon your position to your loved ones back home or anybody else who is interested. I'm not using that function today, but it's nice to have. So that's the bag. I do have 10 essentials, all that kind of stuff. But you know, bandana, got some gear ties, bug spray, which I don't think I'll need today, but it's always nice to have. Multi-tool, because you never know when you're gonna need it. Headlamp, just in case you're here after dark. Always have a tourniquet. And then this is my electronics bag, so I have a battery pack in here, the charger for my headlamp, a USB-C and a micro USB cable, both, because you know we haven't quite gotten away from the micro USBs yet, so they're an important thing to have. I have devices that take them, and then some spare GoPro batteries as well. As far as radio communications, I have my diamond antenna, which I'll put on my HT when I stop to use it, or if I need to get a little bit further reach. I do want to get a half wave or a quarter wave at some point. I can't remember what this one is, if it's a quarter or a half, because stopping and then using those apparently is way more effective. I do, however, have a J-pole with me, so when I stop, I do plan to run this up and see how far I can get on 2 meter and 70 centimeter simplex today. Yeah, or see if I can at least hit repeaters that are pretty far away from me. I am using the Explorer POTA 20 Max today. Then for radio, pretty standard setup for me. The antenna from K9EI out of Matt out of Ellisville, Indiana, until I get a new 20 meter infrared half wave that is a little more compact. This one is still my go-to, and not necessarily compact. I guess the only thing that I worry about with this one is a lot of the weld points are exposed, and I'm just worried that bumping around in my bag, that'll break sometime. So one of the ones like a Pactena that has heat shrink over it, I'm hoping will fix that issue. But that being said, I have had zero issues with these. He definitely builds into quality, and I have absolutely no complaints. This antenna performs very well. My little Bio Inno that I picked up at Huntsville, G90, and that's it. So I am playing a little bit risky, given that I don't have an HF backup antenna today. So typically I bring my Soda Beams Bandhopper 3 as my main antenna, and then I have the K90i antenna as a backup. But today I won't have that luxury, so I'm hoping that the main antenna works perfectly well, and I'm sure it will. So if not, I can probably come up with a way to solder those joints again, or not solder in the field, but splice them and make sure that it works. Cool, so I'm going to pack back up and get on trail, and I'll see you here in a little bit. I always like hiking down here in the bottoms. You can see the topography up in every direction. Pretty cool. I was just looking at the map, and there will be a point on this trail where I'll be over 1,000 feet, which is pretty high for my area. So I think that's where I'm going to set up and activate. I'll have to check the map. I don't know if it's in the double park spot, but even if it's not, that's okay, because I can still get credit for the big park, Brown County. So whew, that was a lot of stairs. On we go. Okay, so I've passed the highest point along this trail. I think it's about 1,050 feet or so. Went downhill a little bit till I found this clearing, and it doesn't look like much, but I think it's going to work perfectly for what I need. So there's the trail right there. There's a road right behind it. But I have kind of this opening in the trees here. And I can lead my mast like up against this. And then run my antenna over to this tree here. And then activate here on the ground. So that should work all right. Definitely have to check for ticks when I'm done. But cool, I'm going to go ahead and get set up and then we'll get on the air. All right, about an 8-minute setup here. Got the POTA 20 mast set up there. I just attached the end of the antenna and leaned it against that tree. It's kind of held there with tension, kind of wedged it between two branches. And I stretched the antenna across to this tree here. And then got my coax heading to my setup. So, antenna's not super high in the air, but it's in the air, and I'm up on top of a big hill, which is prominent in the area, so should be good. Let's try to find a frequency that's open and start calling. With nothing heard, this is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 2251. This is KD9YUI calling CQ, Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ, Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 2251. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee calling CQ for Parks on the air and standing by. How's it going?
You lost?
Nope.
You off the trail?
Technically. Yeah. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating QRP out of Park US 2251. This is KD9YUI calling CQ for Parks on the air.
Whiskey 5 Lima Sierra Tango.
Whiskey 5 Lima Sierra Tango. Good to hear ya. Thought I wasn't getting out there for a second. I got you strong 5-9 into Park US 2251. QSL?
QSL, you are a good 5-8 here in Arkansas, and I have two part numbers. Part number 1, US 7435. My second part, US 9681. QSL?
I copy US 7435 and US 9681. QSL?
Roger, in the log here in Arkansas. Thanks for being out. 73.
73, my friend. This is KD9YUI, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 2 Alpha Golf Whiskey.
Kilo Delta 2 Alpha Golf Whiskey. I have you 5-9, Park US 2251. QSL?
Kilo Delta 9 Yankee Echo Yankee KD2 ADW returning. Good morning. Name is Roy. I'm in northern New York State. You're 5x7. Over.
Roger, copy 5-7 Lloyd from New York State. Thanks for picking me up today. I have you strong 5-9 into Brown County State Park in Indiana. QSL?
QSL. Well, thank you for the report and the park. You have a great weekend. 73s.
73 Lloyd. Have a good one. This is KD9YUI, QRZ.
Park to Park, W2QMI.
Is that Whiskey 2 Quebec Mike India? QSL?
Roger. You're 5-7 into my 2 Park, 1611 and 6544. QSL?
I copy US 1611 and US 6544. I am 5-7. You are 5-9 Park US 2251. QSL?
Roger, 2251, and can I have the call, please?
This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee. QSL?
Roger, Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee. QSL?
Roger. You got it. You're in the log. 73.
73.
This is KD9YUI, QRZ. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 2251. This is KD9YUI calling CQ Parks on the air. CQ POTA, CQ Parks on the air. This is Kilo Delta Niner Yankee Echo Yankee operating out of Park US 2251. This is KD9YEY calling CQ for Parks on the Air.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Victor Alpha.
Kilo Juliet 5, Hotel Victor Alpha. I have you 59, Park US 2251, QSL.
Hubby's 59, you're 57, Texas. What's your call sign?
This is Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee, QSL.
Copy is a Kilo Delta 9, Yankee Echo Yankee. 59, Texas.
Copy 59 Texas. You are about 5'7" into US 2251. Thanks for picking me up today at 73.
73.
This is KD9YEY, QRZ.
Whiskey Bravo 1 Alpha Tango Tango.
I copy Whiskey Bravo 1, say again.
Whiskey Bravo 1 AT&T.
Whiskey Bravo 1 Alpha Tango Tango, strong 5'9", Park US 2251, QSL.
QSL 5 and 9 into New Hampshire.
Copy 5'9" into New Hampshire. Thanks for picking me up today in 73.
73.
This is KD9YEY, QRZ.
Kilo Delta 2 Uniform Victor Tango, Park to Park.
Kilo Delta 2 Uniform Victor Tango. I have you 5'9", Park US 2251, QSL.
Roger the 5-9 into 2251. You are 5-5 into Park US 1622. QSL.
I copy 5'5" into Park US 1622, QSL.
QSL, thanks for the activation and good luck.
73, my friend. This is KD9YEY, QRZ.
November 5, Whiskey Quebec.
Bravo X-ray Echo.
November 5, Whiskey Quebec, 5'9", Park US 2251, QSL.
Roger that, sir. Also a beautiful 5-9 signal from Midlothian, Texas. You have a great day. 73.
73, you have a good day as well. Was there a station ending in X-ray Echo?
Kilo India 5 Bravo X-ray Echo.
Kilo India 5 Bravo X-ray Echo. I think I got that right. If so, you are 5'9", Park US 2251, QSL.
QSL, you 5-5 into Mississippi. Over.
Copy 5'5" into Mississippi. Thanks for picking me up today. 73.
7-3.
This is KD9YEY, QRZ.
Whiskey 5, Whiskey Papa Sierra, Park to Park.
Whiskey 5, Whiskey Papa Sierra. I have you 5'9" into Park US 2251, QSL.
QSL the 5-9 and a 2251. You are 5'9", and I have 4 parks. When you're ready, I need your call sign, please.
Awesome. Glad to hear you got 4 parks. This is Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. Say again, Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee.
QSL, all right. You want them all straight?
Sounds good to me.
All right, Uncle Sam, 7435. Uncle Sam, 7309, 7444, and 8316. QSL?
QSL, I copy US 7435, US 7309, US 7444, and US 8316. QSL?
Hey, Roger. Good contact. Hey, give me the UTC time. I gotta check my little clock. I have no cell service.
It is currently 16:22.
Or QSL, that's what mine says, so we good. 73's my friend, have fun.
73. This is KD9YEY, QRZ. How's it going?
Good.
This is ham radio, or amateur radio.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so I've set up, if you can see it, there's a little wire going from this tree to that tree.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, I've contacted so far all over the states: New Hampshire, Texas, Pennsylvania, New York, Arkansas.
Are they out in the nature too?
Some of them. So this is called Parks on the Air.
Oh.
The National Park Service started it as a way to get more people to go out. So we go out, and as long as we're in a state or a national park, we set up, we do this, and then we activate. Now there's people at home who can get on the radio and talk to us. That's called hunting us. And then we're activators. So I've also talked to people who are in parks as well, and then we both get credit for that. And then there's also people at home maybe aren't able to get out, so this kind of works for both of us.
That's nice. I mean, you're one of the most beautiful parks in the country.
Exactly. And it's a leave no trace hobby, so anything you see comes with me. You'll never know I was here.
I'm sure.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Are you active in the ham
Am I active in what? Oh.
in your ham radio all the time?
KD9YUI, please stand by for 1 minute. Say again.
So are you active with your ham all the time?
Oh yeah, I got my HT too, and so I can talk to people local on local repeaters or just simplex. Are you a ham?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
I've always been fascinated with it. I grew up with kids as a kid, I grew up with people who had hams, and
Yeah.
I always found it fascinating.
Absolutely.
Just talking to somebody around the world.
Yeah, it's really cool, and it's a lifelong hobby. Never too late to get started. That's for my YouTube channel, but you can also reach me through there.
Great.
But I film this kind of stuff and I post it.
Wonderful. Thank you for talking to me about
Absolutely. Yeah,
it.
always.
Enjoy your day.
Thanks, you too. This is KD9YUI, station calling, say again. Kilo Bravo 1 uniform. I have you 5-1, Park US 2251, QSL.
QSL, you are a 5454 here in New Hampshire, November Hotel.
Copy 5-4 into November Hotel. Thanks for standing by for me. I was actually talking ham radio with somebody who walked by on the trail, so always happy to be an ambassador for the hobby, and thank you for standing by and picking me up at 73.
73, have a great day.
You too. This is KD9YUI, QRZ.
Alpha Charlie 1 Quebec Delta.
Alpha Charlie 1, Quebec Delta. I have you 5-9, Park US 2251, QSL.
Can you repeat that? Your signal's fading.
Alpha Charlie 1, Quebec Delta. You are 5-9, Park US 2251, QSL.
QSL, you are 5454 here in New Hampshire, November Hotel.
Copy 5-4 into November Hotel. Thanks for picking me up today in 73.
73.
This is KD9YUI, QRZ. Final call. This is Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee, doing final call for Parks on the Air. Operating out of Park US 2251, this is KD9YUI, doing final call, Parks on the Air.
Kilo Alpha 3, Mike Alpha Juliet.
Kilo Alpha 3, Mike Alpha Juliet, 5-9, Park US 2251, QSL.
QSL, 5-9 both ways, and I'm in Papa Alpha.
Copy 5-9 into Papa Alpha. Thanks for picking me up today in 73.
73, have a great Labor Day.
You as well, my friend. This is KD9YUI, QRZ. Final call. This is Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee, doing final call for Parks on the Air. With nothing heard, this is Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee, clear. Cool, so we've successfully activated the park. One of those guys had 4 parks. Awesome. Thank you for doing that. That's a rare one. But I got, I think, 18 contacts, including the 3 people who had multiple parks. So even without those, I have, I think, 14. So the park is definitely activated. I'm gonna hunt around on the app, see if I can get a couple park to parks, and then I will probably pack up and head on down trail. So guys stop by, you probably already saw the footage about that, and just curious what I'm doing. Lots of people have been going by here, so that's pretty cool. I have my cards, of course, that I give out, but then I also have little handouts about what ham radio is that I can hand out. It's also handy to have if park rangers come by. Most of them know what we're doing, but every now and then it's good to have that on hand. And I would definitely emphasize that this is a leave no trace hobby. If anyone ever comes by and sees all the stuff we set up, it can look like we're doing damage. So by emphasizing that this is definitely leave no trace, you'll never know we were here. That's an important thing. And if you are leaving a trace, then maybe try to do better, because that's what this is all about, getting out and enjoying nature and not impacting it. So cool, let's get off my soapbox here and check the app and try to get some park to parks.
Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot Delta Tango, QRZ.
Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee, park to park.
Okay, I heard a Yankee Echo Yankee station come back.
Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee. I have you 5-9 into park US 2251. QSL.
Roger, Roger. That's a US 2251, and your call sign Kilo Delta 9, Yankee Echo Yankee. This is Kilo Golf 5, Foxtrot Delta Tango, and our park US 3051 in North Texas, and I got a second operator.
QSL standing by for second op.
Second off is Whiskey 5, Delta Romeo Tango, good strong 5-9 into US 3051, out of your park, US 2251, QSL.
QSL, still 5-9 into my park. Thanks for picking me up in 73.
Thanks for the contact and for hunting us in the Park 73.
Cool.
Well, let's try this a little bit more.
Excellent. So got a double park hunted there. Well, single park, but double activator. So that counts as 2 more. With all those park to parks, I think I've achieved my next thing for the reward system. So that's awesome. But got a full page of contacts made. Talked to a couple people passing by about the hobby. Successfully activated this park. I think I'm gonna pack up and head on down trail. All right, just because we can, let's see if, well, let's see if we can. I'm gonna see if I can, with my HT, hit a repeater 2 counties over. Oh. Kilo Delta Niner, Yankee Echo Yankee, doing a comms check from Brown County State Park. Is anyone on the repeater to hear this? Well, I definitely hit the repeater, but I don't know if I was able to actually get my voice pushed there. But it's cool because I'm at 1,000 feet here. That repeater is, I don't know the exact altitude, but it's definitely up higher than Bloomington. Because Bloomington's at about 700 something feet. So if I were to go hit, well, just by the very fact that I did hit the repeater from here, that means I've sent a signal directly over the top of Bloomington, Indiana. Which is pretty neat. Dang, I was hoping I'd get somebody. KD9YEY calling on HT from Brown County State Park. Is anyone on frequency to make a contact? All right, worth a shot. Okay, so I am here at kind of an opening, and the repeater I'm trying to hit is way out there, 2 counties away. I can hear them fine, and I can, in certain areas, at least hit the repeater, but my voice isn't getting through. So what I'm gonna do is use my POTA 20 mast and run up a J-pole just to get a little bit higher, and then try to activate, not activate, but try to make a contact through their repeater. So it's not simplex, but I'm just curious if I can get that far on an HT. So let's give it a try. Okay, so pretty simple setup here. I just have the POTA mast going up through here, and then there's my J-pole hanging. So let's see if we can make a contact. KD9AKL, this is KD9YEY. This is KD9YEY. Is anyone on frequency? All right, well, it seems like I'm not getting this thing. Because sometimes I key and I'm hitting the repeater, and other times it's just not. So. Yep. All right, well, that's a bummer. All right, just checking the area, make sure I didn't forget anything. Okay, 2 meter contact, unsuccessful. 1, there's nobody around on simplex, which is kind of common for around here. Not many people monitor it. Or at least if they are, I'm not reaching them on my HT, which is also not surprising. I did try to get a repeater, and I was able to key it a couple times, but my voice wasn't able to get through. I threw on the J-pole and put it up higher, and it actually got worse. I don't know, maybe it was the angle I had it. Whatever line of sight there was just kind of went away when I raised it up. So, all right, that's that. I have just a little bit longer, I think, till I get back to my truck, and then we'll do a recap there. So, thanks for sticking with me in the search for 2-meter contacts. See you soon. Okay, that wraps up another hike. It was a little over 6 miles, about 6.04 miles in total, and excellent time. Beautiful day, didn't get too warm. Definitely got a sweat on those stairs though. That was a lot. I don't think it would have been any better going the other direction, because it just would have been more uphill, more drawn out. Having it all at once was actually kind of cool. And at the top was the highest point on trail for this trail, so that's where I stopped and did Parks on the Air, which went great. It was excellent making that many contacts. Thank you all for hunting me. I'm looking forward to seeing how many park-to-park contacts I made, and if that did bump me into the next award bracket, which I think it did. So, could have stayed on radio for a lot longer, but there's still plenty left to this day. I think it's only noon right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and keep going and do other stuff because I still have things to do. But thanks for following along. As always, like and subscribe, and hit that notification bell, because the new algorithm would really like you to do that, and so would I. If you feel like it, visit my link tree. There's a coffee fund through there if you feel like buying me a coffee. If you enjoy the content I do, please feel free to do so. I would greatly appreciate it. Other than that, I appreciate you following. I'll see you down trail in 73.